Hello friends, this is Dr. Kameshwaran. Today we will be discussing about the basics of tongue. So in this video, let us see about the basic structure of tongue. So later on, we will see in detail about the muscles and other actions of tongue and its nerve and vascular supplies. So when we see about the structure of tongue, so let me give you a basic outline. The tongue can be divided into different parts. So normally the tongue can be divided into the anterior 2/3 and the posterior 1/3. But before that, let us see what divides the tongue into two parts. So in the center of the tongue, there is a V-shaped groove on either side called sulcus terminalis. So this sulcus terminalis divides the tongue into anterior 2/3 and posterior 1/3. Okay, so this anterior 2/3 and posterior 1/3 can further be divided into oral part and pharyngeal part. So the oral part of the tongue constitutes the body of the tongue, while the pharyngeal part constitutes the root or base of the tongue. And again we have the apex of the tip of the tongue in the forward position. So again we can divide the tongue into two other parts, namely the superior or the dorsal surface and inferior, the undersurface, which is also called as ventral surface. So the main aspects of the tongue will be seen on the dorsal surface. So let us see one by one. So the dorsal surface of the tongue is divided by a median sulcus. So this median sulcus runs in the sagittal plane in the dorsal surface of the tongue and divides the tongue further into two equal halves. And one more thing, so where the median sulcus and your circumvallate papilla meet is your foramen called foramen cecum. So this foramen cecum plays an important role in descending of the thyroid diverticulum, which we will see in more detail in the development of thyroid gland. So coming to the median sulcus, similarly like a median sulcus on the dorsal surface, we have the structure lying on the ventral surface of the tongue, which divides the tongue into two equal halves and joins the tongue with the base of the oral cavity called frenulum. So this frenulum is a muscular fold that divides the ventral surface of the tongue into two halves and joins it with your base of the oral cavity. So on each side of the frenulum there is a deep lingual vein running around. So when we see it ourselves, when we see on the undersurface of the tongue, you can see the bluish tint of the vein that is running around, and which again on the lateral aspect of this you can see finger-like muscular projection called plica fimbriata. And your deep lingual vein. So one more thing that we have to see here is on either side of the frenulum we have the opening of your submandibular duct, which helps in drainage of your saliva. So again coming to the dorsal surface of the tongue, while the ventral surface is smooth in nature, your dorsal surface is having a lot of indentations or it's full of is made rich in papillae. So again, the papilla of the tongue gives your taste sensation, and hence it is a sensory organ. Followed by this, when we see on the posterior surface of the tongue, behind your sulcus terminalis, you can see numerous lingual follicles which in together constitutes your lingual tonsil. These are the lingual follicles. These together constitutes your lingual tonsils. So this pharyngeal part of the tongue is surrounded by your pharyngeal arch muscles, which in turn holds your palatine tonsils here. So almost your posterior third of the tongue starts behind your palatopharyngeal arch, and this tongue is joined to the epiglottis here. So it is joined to the epiglottis by two muscular fold, which is your median glossoepiglottic fold and your lateral glossoepiglottic fold. So this lateral glossoepiglottic fold has your left and right side. Okay. So these are the typical morphological features of your tongue. And the main important thing that we have to see here is your sensory organs, that is your taste buds. So the buds, when you see here, we have four different kind of papillae. We call the taste buds as papillae. They are your valate papillae, filiform papillae, fungiform papillae, and folate papillae. So let us see the position of these papillae. First, your circumvallate or the valate papillae. They are circular in nature and are found immediately anterior to the circumvallate papilla. They are found 8 to 14 in numbers. The second one is your folate papillae. The folate papillae are vertical folds or groove-like in appearance and are found anterior to your sulcus terminalis again. And the third one is at the tip of your tongue, the second largest papillae, which is your fungiform papillae. As the name suggests, it appears in a mushroom-like shape. So it has a narrow peduncle and a broader apex region. So these are your fungiform papillae. And the other papillae that are seen are your filiform papillae that are present almost on the entire portion of your tongue. The filiform papillae are basically keratinized structures that do not carry your taste buds. They are just keratinized, roughened surface that gives a texture to the dorsal surface of your tongue. So whereas your circumvallate papillae, your folate and fungiform papillae gives taste sensation. So typically in this region is your salty and sugary taste buds. So your fungiform papillae gives you a sensation of salt and sugar based taste, and your sour taste is felt in the region of folate papillae, and your bitter taste in the region of circumvallate papillae. So friends, these are the basic concepts of the tongue. So feel free to give your comments in the comment box, and please pardon me if I missed out something, and I would like to add upon it in the next videos. And let us discuss more in detail about your muscular attachment of your tongue, the different muscular complexes of the tongue, how it is attached to your surrounding structures, and we can see about the neural innervations and vascular innervations and other aspects. Thank you friends. If you like this video, please give us a like and share and comment. Thank you.